Jesus, there we go. Hi, hi. I had the wrong mic on. Sorry. Hi. Hello. So listen, um I was gonna make this a video so that I could like put all my thoughts in order. But then I realized, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just stream it because I mean I feel like it will be funnier that way. And plus, I like streaming, and I haven't done it in a while. So okay. So today we are going to cyraxx fucking dropped this absolutely delusional fucking rant about the military. I watched it last night, dude. Oh my fucking god. It is one of two videos that I think cyraxx is at his absolute most delusional, okay? This one and the one where he talks about like, oh, why don't you defend me? Who cares if you lose your job? That one, oh my god, it's so fucking funny. I love listening to this stupid little goblin just oh my gosh. You can't hear me. You sure about that? It shows that I'm talking, so I'm gonna assume that we can. Okay. So let's go ahead and so I'm gonna be doing two things. I'm going to be, of course, watching the video and doing commentary on it. It's not very long. It's 30 minutes. And, of course, it's on N-Word Boy's channel. Subscribe to N-Word Boy. Make sure you give him the likes, the views, the subscribes, and the comments, and not this little motherfucking goblin. Now, if you're going to be commenting, be a bully. Please go and bully him. Y'all can barely hear me. Hold on. Let me turn this up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and start playing this while I fix my mic.
What up, y'all? Welcome to this episode of Beyond the Comments or Behind the Comments.
He forgot the name of his show.
Podcast here on YouTube. And we got a lot to talk about. Today's episode is gonna ruffle a lot of feathers, bro, like I always say.
Okay. Okay, so I raised the sensitivity on my mic, so this might be a little bit better, hopefully. I'm so sorry if you can hear my fan. It's just, late spring, and it's hot as dick down here, so I'm sorry, but y'all have to deal with the fan noise. Okay.
No fucks given here.
Ooh, he always says that. He always starts it with, this gonna make a lot of people mad. This gonna ruffle some feathers. Bitch, what feathers are... What?
I'm not sorry.
Oh my god.
I say how I feel.
I say how I feel.
And if you don't like that, then, well, don't know what to tell you.
Ooh.
Maybe grow thicker skin.
Like the skin on your dick. It's had to heal from so many fucking blister wounds that it now has developed skin thicker than the soles of your feet.
I gotta say. But for all y'all that are in the military, man, all my old school military cats.
Also, I never said hello to anybody. Hello to Ricky Spanish and the Cheshire Stalker. Welcome, guys.
I know y'all will agree with this. The military is getting
My
soft.
old school military. He can't even grow skin on his head. No! This is true. This is true. The scabs are looking very deep. They are craters at this point. Okay.
As fuck. And I mean, hella soft as fuck. We're talking Charmin Ultra Soft, man.
Who did you steal that from? Because there's no motherfucking way that you came up with that. No motherfucking way. Okay.
All y'all little woke ass little bitches need to cut the fucking bullshit and stop saying like, oh, this isn't right, no, this isn't right. Man, fuck you, dude.
Ooh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just shut the fuck up. Okay? Just shut the fuck up.
Oh my lord.
All y'all sitting there saying that hazing is like a bad thing, man, just sit down and shut the fuck.
Okay, so listen. I am not somebody who would ever I've always thought that joining the military was kind of insane and that you have to be a certain kind of crazy to do it. So like I've never enlisted. I've never even met a recruiter before, you know? So like I don't know what it's like to be in the military. I do know what it's like to have PTSD, which a lot of veterans also have. So like I'm able to like, you know, sympathize with them. I don't know a lot about the military, but I do know somewhat. I have an idea of what hazing is, and it can get really, really, really harmful, like physically, emotionally, mentally. Like it's basically a violation of human rights at some points. Like it gets bad, and that's just what I've heard. I've never done like actual research on it, right? So like I agree. If something is being done that is unfair, it definitely needs to stop happening. But this motherfucker out here is saying that, yes, people literally get fucking murdered, dude. Like, hazing is not a good thing. Like, it's not. It's wrong, and it shouldn't happen. And if it is being, like, made, like, illegal and stuff, I am 100% for that. Absolutely. Fucking, listen, I don't want to be like, oh, but our troops. But, like, but our troops, dog. Like, they go through so much mental, physical anguish for pretty much nothing. And I'm not laughing because it's funny that they're doing it for nothing, but it's just so ridiculous that that's what it's happened. We have one of the most powerful militaries in the fucking world, probably the most powerful military in the whole fucking world, but our veterans are treated like fucking ass, you know? cyraxx has no fucking clue what that's like. No fucking clue. He's out here saying that your fucking commanding officer telling you to do something or to drop and give him 20 is hazing. That's not what hazing is. People literally get fucking traumatized by this shit, dog. Like, oh,
God. The military ain't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. Hazing is a part of the goddamn process, you dumb little woke bitches.
Who taught him the word woke? I am so tired of people teaching him new words. Because he fucking runs it into the ground. I'd take a shot every time. If you want to die today, take a shot every time homie says woke. Never ever.
When you're getting hazed, that's to build character. That's to prepare you for combat mentally and physically. When your recruiter's getting in your face and making you do this.
Bro, homie has probably never even been in a fucking recruitment office. What are you talking about?
To making you do that? Like, let's say you do something out of pocket. Let's say that your recruiter tells you to do something the first time, you don't do it right. You're supposed, there's consequences for your actions.
Oh, you would know everything about that, wouldn't you? Because you definitely face consequences for all of your actions, 100%.
Like, if your recruiter or your commander tells you, hey, you didn't do this right.
Bro, 50 homie couldn't even do one. What are you talking about? Listen, I am not a healthy person. I am not a healthy person in any way, shape, or form. I have a lot of mental issues. I have a lot of physical issues. And I could probably do maybe, if I'm fucking lucky, 5 push-ups. Maybe. And that's just because my arms are kind of, you know, strong because I gotta fucking carry these motherfucking titties all day long, you know? So, like, something gotta give, right? So, like, I could probably maybe do, for real, like, 100% sure, I could do 2. 5, probably not. But listen, how is little homie going to fucking pick himself up off of the ground without snapping his little arms in half? He can't even lift them all the way up. Homie's no.
Get down on the ground and give me 20. Just do it and shut the fuck up.
That's not what hazing is. That's not what hazing is.
I mean, if you think that's bad, what do you think it's gonna be like when you actually go out on a fucking field mission? On an actual mission in the middle of combat? You think the enemy is gonna give a fuck about what you want?
The enemy?
No. They are there to kill you. They are there to murder you.
Also, just the absolute fucking cognitive dissonance of homie assuming that the people on the let's assume that, like, there is a war and that, you know, people are getting deployed, which there's a couple, but, like, why do you automatically not believe that there are human beings on the other side? Like, listen, I don't know if y'all know, I found out about this a few days ago, okay? Apparently, when Hitler was excuse me, in the First World War, somebody almost killed him. They were in fucking pretty much no man's land. Homie was standing 10 to 15 feet away from this person with a rifle, and the dude on the other side couldn't bring himself to do it. Literally, Hitler happened because some guy on the other side did not have it in his heart to kill another human. Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Like, listen, I'm sure that in war, again, I've never been to war. I don't know what that's like. So, when you're in, you know, combat, I'm sure it is safest to assume that everybody there is trying to kill you, because it's like, you see a gun on the table, you're gonna have to assume that it's loaded every single time. You know, don't pick up the gun. You know what I mean? Like, if there's a gun in the room, you're gonna assume it's loaded. It's like safety rule number 1, right? So, like, if you're in war, you're obviously going to assume this because a lot of them are. But, like, just the ability to completely dehumanize other people along with yourself, and think so little of it, like, it's insane to me.
So, when y'all motherfuckers die, because you didn't want to listen to the guy next to you saying, hey, get me this or get me that, or hey, get the commander on the line, let's get a fire team going.
No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Homie has been playing. Oh, did you see that? I hate that he has his fucking mic sensitivity up higher than mine, so you can hear, like, every Velcro detachment of his fucking mouth.
Or, hey, hand me that thing of ammo. I need a fuck ton of ammo. Like, I need ammo now. Or I need this now. They're not doing that to be dickheads, man. They're doing that to...
Bro, fucking Google is free, dog. Google is free. Like, dead ass, you could just pick your phone up. You have a phone, pick it up. Hey, what is hazing? It's like, it's not that hard.
ingrain in you the mentality that it's gonna be like on the field of battle, man. Y'all woke ass little bitches don't have any business being in the fucking military if you're gonna sit there and
He's fucking choking trying to say this. Let's listen again.
don't have any business being in the fucking military if you're gonna sit there and whine and cry and bitch and complain.
Homie is like throwing up right now, dude. He's just regurgitating at the moment. Dude, I swear to God, his fucking teeth, dude, they've been fused into one at this point.
Now, don't get me wrong, the military ain't for everyone. But when you go there to join, you should know what you automatically sign up for.
First of all, I believe, listen, this is just my opinion. Just my opinion. But I think that that's what recruiters are kind of hoping on. You know what I mean? They hope that you don't, that you're just like super fucking excited to join the military and that you won't think about the bad things that could happen. You know, you just run in head first. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what they're counting on, so.
You knew what you signed up for.
Fuck, it is like a horse's hoof. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God.
Like I said, the military ain't supposed to be easy. It's
Have y'all seen the fucking video of that pufferfish? That's what cyraxx sounds like.
supposed to be hell. It's supposed to be hell on earth. Because if y'all don't know, I'm an army brat.
I'm an army brat. Doesn't that mean that, like, you both grew up in an army household and then enlisted in the army? Isn't that what that means? Not that you just grew up with a fucking military dad? Which, you didn't grow up with a military dad. He was, like, Sally's husband for, like, what, 5 years?
Been an army brat my entire fucking life, up until my dad retired. But I am still considered an army brat.
I don't think you are, dog.
And let me tell you.
No, it literally just means he has a... Okay. Well, that's stupid.
If I did even one thing wrong that was out of pocket...
This.
Not only did that reflect bad on me and my mom's, that reflected badly on my dad. So not only did I get chewed out for doing something I did wrong by my dad, his commander would chew him out if I did anything wrong.
How, in what world does that make sense? In what world does that make sense? This reminds me of the fucking thing that, fucking Queen Cobra was talking about the other day. She was like, oh, this person is... So I'm gonna go ahead and find out where her child goes to school at, and I'm gonna tell the principal that she's been bullying me online. Like, what the fuck is the principal gonna do about it? Like, what the fuck does he care what a student's mother does in their fucking free time? Like, as long as the child is in a safe and loving environment, I don't really think it fucking matters to anybody what the mom does. Same fucking thing here. Homie's sitting here assuming that he's important enough. Why does he assume that he's so important? He's assuming that he's important enough for his father's commanding officer to give a shit what he does. You haven't... What? Oh my God. He's an army brat. He's a gangsta. He's a country boy. He can do it all. Yeah, he's a fucking... Oh my God. Oh my God. Each scab on the top of his head is a talent that he possesses. Every time he gains a new talent or a new skill, it just another one pops up there. So, you know, you've seen, there's a lot of them. So, man is talented. My dad was in the military, and I literally work with active duty, Army, and war vets for my day job, and I know dick about being in the military. It's like next level stolen valor. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I don't know shit about dick about the military. I just know that, like, veterans are not treated with much respect, and you know, and I'm not talking about like people, because people respect veterans, but like talking about like the government that's supposed to be taking care of them. Like, it's so fucked. The scabs are portals to his brain. A different scab points, it's a different portal to a different part of his brain.
So what I did as a kid doesn't just reflect on me, it reflected on him as well.
No, it fucking doesn't. I don't think your fucking army recruiter or your fucking commanding officer in the military is going to be like, "Whoa, did you spank your kid today? What did your child do over the weekend?" Like, that's creepy. Creepy! That's creepy! What the fuck?
What?
Hello! Also, hi, Spooky Foot Lettuce. Welcome. And... Fumato. Sorry, I have dyslexia, so I'm so sorry if I butchered your name.
Like I said, man, all y'all weak-ass little bitches thinking that you can join the military, thinking that it's gonna be all sunshines and rainbows. No, Cupcake, it's not gonna be all sunshines and
No, Cupcake!
rainbows. It's gonna be hell on fucking earth. Because, like I said, basic training is not supposed to be easy. The military is not supposed to be easy. When you're told to do something, don't fucking ask questions, just fucking do it.
That's not what hazing is. That's not what hazing is.
Like I said, when you're out there on the field of battle, you think the enemy is gonna give a fuck about your feelings? No, they're there to kill your ass. So when you're sitting there whining and crying and they're shooting at you, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop whining like a little fucking bitch?
Bro, do you remember when you got arrested? Do you remember when you got arrested? Because I remember when you got arrested, and you did not stop screaming at the top of your motherfucking lungs. What do you think you're gonna do out in war? What do you think you are? Listen, after we finish this, I am going to look through the requirements that you have to, like, meet in order to join the military. Spoiler alert, he meets none of them. I even have a little fucking practice ASVAB. I have dyslexia. I don't know if it's a D or a B at the end. The test that you have to take in order to join the fucking military. And listen, me and Daddy Oli had to, like, sit down and, like, work through these problems. So, like, they're not difficult, but they're also not easy. You know what I mean? Like, they're not something that somebody with cyraxx's mind could... ASVAB, thank you. He's not even able to do it. No, like, oh my god, it's so funny. It's so funny.
Or you know,
like, you need to have at least most of your fucking organs in order to join the military, dog. You need to have more than half a lung. That's what I'm saying. He has like half a lung. You need more than half a lung to be able to do all of the fucking just to walk, dog. Like. I can't.
Have a goddamn rifle and take that motherfucker out before he takes you out.
Bro, not like the rifles, I believe, are about as tall as cyraxx. He's like, what, 4'8"? Those things are about like 3 feet. The gun is almost as tall as you are, dog. Like, oh no. Like, he can't even ride most roller coasters.
Because let me tell you right now, if they had a draft, I would gladly sign up.
No! Stop! Stop!
I know what y'all are thinking, well, why didn't you join the military if you like it so much? Because I have medical conditions to where...
Homie, you don't have all of... Oh my god, you don't have the majority of your organs. I'm pretty sure your large intestine is only like 2 feet long. Like, you can't... Oh my god.
I was not able to. They would not accept me due to my medical history. That is literally the only reason why I couldn't join the military.
Literally the only reason? No, my darling, there are many, many fucking reasons why you couldn't join the military.
Even though I wanted to. I wanted to join the military, but couldn't because of my medical history.
Hello, Pussy Destroyer. Welcome, darling. It's nice to see you.
Because I've always wanted to follow in my dad's footsteps. I've always wanted
You always wanted to follow in your dad's footsteps? You mean raping, sorry, not fucking, raping a 14-year-old on a bike path? Yeah, yeah, because that's where you're going, dog.
Join my friends that have joined the military. Trust what I say. I know it ain't easy. I know what I would be in for. Why? Because I enjoy a good challenge.
Bro, you would combust. You would fucking combust.
I enjoy being pushed to my limits. I enjoy being pushed to the edge
No.
to better myself. Why do you think I run such a tight ass ship when it comes to my mods?
When it comes
I
to
have
my
nothing but-
mods, literally every single one of your mods is a buddy troll, dog. Don't forget he has pterodactyl arms. Yes, dude, homie can't lift his arms all the way. He bouncing on the edge of over the edge. Absolutely. It's like a pizza cutter, all edge and no point.
But the best mods in the fucking world. I mean, granted, yeah. Every once in a while I may have to say...
Dead ass, dude. Homie can't handle the bullying that he gets on the internet. Could you imagine the bullying that he would get? Because like, I think the easiest... then correct me if I'm wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. I believe the easiest faction or area of the military to join is the Marines, I believe. It's the one with the least amount of requirements. I knew a few Marines growing up, and like... in my adult life, I worked with a couple of them, and the way that they would bully each other was absolutely fucking relentless. These men would roast each other over an open fire just for fun. This man can't handle people calling him scabby head on the internet. Do you think he's going to fucking handle a whole ass Marine just ragging on him all day? No! Oh god, he would be crying all the time. He would not make it.
Something, but a majority of the time, I ain't even gotta say shit. They're on their shit. They know what time it is.
Oh. Do you know how to read a clock, dog? The nicknames my dad and his Navy friends have for each other are horrendous, and that's why they call each other, and that's what they call each other out of friendship. Yes, dude! I had somebody who was named, I met somebody who they had nicknamed, fucking Private Booty Cheeks. That's the most tame out of all of them. Some of them were just straight up slurs. Like, he'd show me their fucking group chats. These guys are mean. Fucking Private Booty Cheeks. Oh my god.
I know what to expect of my mods, and my mods know what to expect of me.
Obviously you don't,
Just
because
like
all of
they
them are
got my
buddy
bag,
trolls.
I got theirs. We're all on the same page. I moderate my channel just like they moderate my channel. Because my mods are my equals.
Oh, yeah?
They know what time
Fucking
it is.
crunch.
And I know what time it is. I respect them just like they respect me. Why do you think
I'm going to do something that some people might find a little annoying. I'm so sorry. But this is how I watch all my cyraxx videos. I just speed them up just a little bit. Because he's so slow. But he'd take it seriously, and that's just how a lot of men in the military show each other that they're friends. Yeah, like... You know, and listen, I bully my friends, okay? And I expect my friends to bully me. Like, me and Daddy Oli, we're BFFs forever, and I love the man. Of course, I married him, so, like, duh. But, like, we'll bully each other. Like, we'll rag on each other. That's just what friends do, you know? A little bit of nice bullying. But, like, military people just... They would call each other the most rancid fucking things. And it's all in the name of camaraderie and love. Hello, that damn doctor. Welcome, darling. That isn't true. Some of his mods have been legit supporters. That's why they get exposed by Glory Hole. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for letting me know.
Still say yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. Why? Because
Dude, shut the fuck up. I've heard how you respond to your mother. What? Chance. What? Like, stop, dude.
was ingrained in me as a kid. All y'all little whiny bitches, all y'all woke little faggots, sitting there saying, "Oh, it's I'm a girl." No, dude, you're a fucking guy.
Wait a second. Wait a second. What? Did I miss something?
All y'all little whiny bitches, all y'all woke little faggots, sitting there saying, "Oh, it's I'm a girl." No, dude, you're a fucking guy.
What the fuck? What does this have to do with literally anything you're talking about? Did I miss something?
I enjoy being pushed to my limits. I enjoy
I'm sorry, I'm going back because I'm legitimately confused.
being pushed to the edge to better myself. Why do you think I run such a tight-ass ship when it comes to my mods? I have nothing but the best mods in the fucking world.
Well, I mean, hazing, what we're talking about here isn't bullying. Bullying is one thing. Hazing, like, people have literally died from it, you know? Like, it's a one extreme and the other.
I mean, granted, yeah. Every once in a while I may have to say something, but a majority of the time, I ain't even gotta say shit. They're on their shit. They know what time it is.
Okay, so he's talking about his mods.
I know what to expect of my mods, and my mods know what to expect of me. Just like they got my back, I got theirs. We're all on the same page. I help moderate my channel just like they moderate my channel. Because my mods are my equals.
Okay.
They know what time it is, and I know what time it is.
Okay.
I respect them just like they respect me. Why do you think I still say yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir? Why? Because that was ingrained in me as a kid.
Well, of course, like, yeah, but I mean, listen, there's like, I believe there's maybe some nuance to it. Of course, people have, you know, killed themselves because of bullying. And I'm so sorry that happened. And I'm not saying that people don't get killed by bullying. But like hazing is like a systematic thing that happens to people, you know, unfairly. And sure, bullying is also a bad thing that could get people killed. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about, you know, friends calling each other private booty cheeks. You know, making fun of your friend because they play League of Legends. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Friendly ragging on each other because, you know, just because it's funny. Like, I'm not in any way, shape, or form, you know, like, that's not, no.
All y'all little whiny bitches, all y'all woke little faggots, sitting there saying, "Oh, it's I'm a girl." No, dude, you're a fucking guy dressing as a girl.
What did this come from the yes ma'am, no ma'am thing? 'Cause like, this has absolutely nothing to do.
Not that I have anything wrong with that. Okay, I don't have anything wrong with the LGBTQ plus community.
Are you sure about
Because
that?
my older brother was gay.
Private racial slur.
Some of my best friends in the world are part of the LGBTQ plus community. So I do support it.
So, but hold on. You literally just said, stop saying that you're a boy when you're not. And then go into saying, but I respect the LGBT quad. No! What? It's only funny until somebody loses an eye.
But when you're joining the military, all that shit goes out the fucking window, bro. If you're a guy, you're supposed to be placed with the guys, not the girls. Genetically, you're a dude, so you run with the dudes.
What is happening? happening? What are you talking about? I thought we were talking about hazing. What do transgender people have to do with... I mean, I suppose they may be targeted more, but like... What?
You run with the guys, not the females.
Not the females.
Y'all are getting weak as fuck. Matter of fact, it's y'all motherfuckers that are coming in doing that shit that are making our military weak as fuck. Because y'all want to talk about like, oh, and this is too hard. Man, shut the fuck up.
Bro, what the fuck? I can't.
You think it's hard now in basic?
Homie, you wouldn't be able to step foot into basic. Like, you wouldn't make it, dog.
In fucking basic? Wait till it comes time for fucking deployment.
He's saying that the military is getting weak because they're stopping people from hazing others. Cyraxx is a little bit gay. Ask Blind Billy or Jake. Okay, so as a pansexual myself, I believe that Cyraxx is pansexual. I believe that Cyraxx will fuck anything and will be attracted to anything so long as it is warm or can be warmed up. If he can put his dick in it and it'll feel good, if it has some kind of hole that he can stick his dick into, he's gonna be attracted to it. I think homie is just pan. Because, like, people are like, oh, he's a little gay, oh, he's... But no, homie is pan. He will get into whatever pants that he can get to. Doesn't matter what is going on between those legs. If homie got, like, a fucking Ken doll situation going on, you got a mouth, bitch. Like, if you got a hole... Ask Rugrat, exactly. If you got a hole, Cyraxx will try to fuck it.
Wait till deployment happens. Let's see what you think then, motherfuckers. Let's see what y'all think then. Y'all think it's hard now? That's nothing. That's nothing. Wait till y'all motherfuckers are out there on the field of battle. It's gonna be 10 times worse. And I'll tell y'all right now, for all y'all that are woke as fuck, saying this, saying that, every single one of you needs to shut the fuck up.
Whoever taught him the word woke, I hope you step on a Lego, bitch. I hope that when you go get your fucking food today, they forget your fork, ho. I hope that your day is full of mild inconveniences, you fucking terrorist.
Because y'all motherfuckers that are woke and doing all this shit.
He's choking again.
Y'all are making the military and guys that served in the military and women that served in the military, you're making all of them that served before you look like shit when you whine and you bitch and you complain. Ooh. They are there to train you. They are not there to give a fuck about your feelings.
Okay, so, again, I don't know anything about the military, but we need to remember that soldiers, I love that compilation where he drops his pants, shakes his weenie, and screams the N-word on streams. It's a double whammy! I do enjoy a good pee-pee whip myself. It is very, very funny. Am I lost because I'm so high right now, or am I lost because he's making no sense? He deadass isn't making any goddamn sense. He's not. Like, he was talking about how people wanting to get rid of hazing in the military is turning the military soft, and then all of a sudden he started talking about about transgender people and how he supports the LGBT, but if you have a penis, you're a man, and if you have a vagina, you're a woman. Like, he's just making no goddamn sense.
They're there to do their fucking job.
Oh, right. What I was getting at, the tangent I was going on. So, the soldiers, yes, they're soldiers, but let's not forget that soldiers are human beings with thoughts and feelings and complex brains that can be very easily traumatized even in their adult age, and they're going to be put into traumatic situation after traumatic situation. So yes, your fucking commanding officers should give a shit about how you're feeling. Make sure that you're not going off the fucking deep end, okay? Because like, somebody needs to make sure that these people aren't going off of their fucking rocker and, like, you know, just getting fucked mentally. They are anyway, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, these are human beings at the end of the day. A soldier is a human being. Just because homie was trained to do all these kinds of, you know, murderous things does not mean that homie is a weapon. Homie is a person and must be treated as such.
And to train you and get you ready for the military. They are not there to care about your feelings and all.
That simply is not correct. That simply is not correct. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me, and I will, of course, but like, I feel like if you're like, for example, having suicidal thoughts, or having hallucinations or something like that, I feel like you should go to someone and say, hey, this is happening, I need help. Like, it's soldiers are human, darling. Soldiers are people. Soldiers are bags of meat and bone that are being controlled by a brain that is fragile and that is complicated. They're not a fucking rifle, dude. Like, these are people. Like, these aren't your fucking Marvel superheroes, dog. These are people. Just regular motherfucking people.
Oh, this is too hard, Commander. Can I do something else? Man, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I may not be in the military, but I still hold that military mentality. Always have, ever since I was a kid.
What the fuck does that even mean? What the fuck does that mean? You're not wrong. From what I know from my active duty friends, your drill sergeant won't care if your legs hurt, but during training, but knowing someone is a loose cannon is vital in theater. Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to make sure that all of your fucking soldiers' mental health is stable, because, first of all, it's the right thing to do, because, again, they're people. But secondly, it only takes one bad day for a sane man to go into the pits of lunacy, okay? And going from traumatic experience to traumatic experience to traumatic experience to being belittled and being yelled at and being forced to do all of this, training, like, it's gonna wear away at someone's mind, and it could end up getting themselves or the people around them hurt. Like, oh, I was quoting the Joker. I was quoting the Joker.
Every veteran I see, I shake their hand and I say thank you for your service.
No, you fucking don't, bitch. Also, who would want to shake your hand? Like, oh my god.
Or if I see a friend online and they're telling me that they're coming back from the military and they're coming home from deployment. You know what my ass is doing? My ass is out that door. And my ass is down there at the fucking base as fast as possible. With their family and everybody else. Why? Because I actually give a fuck about my military. I give a fuck about my brothers and sisters that have served. I actually give a fuck about our men and women in uniform. So like I said, if y'all little pansy little bitches think that it's easy now.
Again, speaking only of the vets I know, but all of them hate being thanked for their service. Yeah, I think it's a little awkward to do that. I know a lot of, like, older people do it, and, understandably so. I think they just want to be treated like regular people. I think they just want to be, I think they just want to live their lives and enjoy themselves. So, if you see somebody with like a Vietnam hat or somebody, of course, give them a smile, or if you're at the grocery store and, you help them out with their groceries, or do something nice for them, right? Give them a hi, how you doing? Or oh, hey, I like your hat. Or, do something friendly. But I don't think it's very appropriate. 'Cause a lot of people, especially the vets who've been to war and have seen action, it's probably really traumatic for them, and it probably causes them a lot of pain to think about it. And you thanking them for their service may bring back a lot of those memories, and it just may ruin their day. So it's always good to be as courteous as you possibly can. So see a vet, be nice to them. Don't just because a lot of them do have PTSD, and it's not easy, and it's not easy to deal with, but it's very, very easily to fall into your flashbacks and in that just horrible state of mind. So, like, I feel like thanking vets for their service is could be a little triggering to PTSD. So I try not to do it. One of my best friend did 2 tours in Iraq and 2 in Afghanistan, and that's exactly what he says. Yeah, because, like, you know, like, you went through this horrible experience, and then somebody brings it up. You know, you're just at a fucking grocery store in the middle of the day, and you're fucking buying some groceries. You're having a great day, and then all of a sudden somebody brings something up that's traumatic. That's all you can think about for the rest of the day, and that you get flashbacks. It's awful. It's not a good time. So.
Or if you think that it's hard, now, you're in for a rude awakening. For all y'all little pansies that think that it's
Also, welcome, Chiaroscuro. Welcome.
gonna be easy and smooth and this and that, you're in for a rude awakening. You really are. You are in for the rudest awakening of your life. I can promise you this. I promise you on God you're in for a rude awakening.
Who taught him on God? Which one of you motherfuckers?
You really are.
Oh my God.
You're in for such a rude awakening. The military ain't supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to be sunshine and rainbows. It is supposed to be there to prepare you mentally and physically to be a soldier, to be a sailor, to be a Marine.
Bro, stop talking about these people like they're weapons. These people aren't weapons. Like, that the homie loves to talk about how, oh, I'm getting dehumanized and people are dehumanizing me. What are you doing? What are you doing right here? You are saying that hazing is part of the process, which you don't even know what hazing is because you're assuming that it's when your fucking commanding officer tells you to drop and give you 20. You know, like, that's not, this is completely different, right? So, like, where do you have the room? Where do you have the room?
To be an Army Ranger, to be an Army soldier. Whether you're doing infantry, whether you're doing tanker, sniper, whatever you're going to be doing. Whether that's medic, whatever. Those people are there to train you. They are not there to give a fuck about your feelings. I'm sorry, but if you're whining and bitching about hazing, the military ain't for you. I say, bring hazing back.
Oh no, dog. Oh no. I can't.
Bring that shit back. Why? Because that shit builds character.
It also kills people.
That shit makes you a man and builds you into a better person.
As half a representative of the black community, I'm here to say we did not teach him on God. I don't know who the fuck keeps teaching this man words, but oh my God. I hope your soup is cold. I hope your shower get cold too. I hope your pillow is warm as fuck when you go to bed later tonight. Oh my God.
It builds character. But yet, y'all don't care about that, do you? Y'all don't care about building character or being badass. No, you just want a smooth, easy ride, get through college, and maybe fuck a few chicks or fuck a few dudes if you run that way. Or if you're a chick. You know, if you're a chick, you're obviously gonna, yeah. But y'all get what I'm saying with that. But that's all y'all ever, that's what a lot of y'all fucking woke-ass bitches want. You want everything to be fucking easy. Well, sorry.
No, listen, okay, so, like, I don't consider myself woke, but I do consider myself somebody who is for, you know, human rights. So, like, nobody wants things to be easy. We want people to have human rights and to not die for stupid reasons. You know, like, no one is trying to make the military easy. That no one's trying to do that. They're just, I'm not woke, I'm aware. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Cause, like, listen, like, of course, cause they're literally preparing you for war. Like, war is hell, and that's never gonna change. It's only gonna get worse, you know? So, like, obviously you're gonna have to be, you know, disciplined, and you're gonna have to, like, I prefer my art isn't smudged. I prefer sharp black outlines. That I actually agree with that, the Cheshire Stalker. I agree with that. I love when art has like thick outlines, dark outlines. It's very nice.
The military ain't easy. And let me tell you, Cupcake, life ain't easy. Life is undefeated. There's nobody in the world that can beat life. No one. Not me, not y'all, no one.
Beat life? Beat life at what are you trying to beat life for? You can't train for a bodybuilding contest and only lift 50 pounds in weights, yeah. Hey, guys, don't fight. Don't fight. I'm sure both of your art is lovely and has qualities and flaws, just as all art does. So, I'm sure both of your art is very, very nice and very lovely. And I'm sure you're both very, very talented.
If you ask me, I say they need to bring hazing back. Because if you do something wrong, you need to pay the consequences. There are consequences for your motherfucking actions. If your commander tells you to do something and you don't do it right, you deserve to be punished. You deserve to have consequences. Why? Because that's when you fucking learn to do it right the first fucking time.
What? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
Like I said, y'all woke little bitches out here bitching and complaining about hazing. Fuck every one of you, man. You guys are weak as fuck, and you have no place being in the military. If you're gonna whine and cry and bitching and complaining like, oh, mommy, daddy, man, shut the fuck up. The recruits aren't there to give a fuck about your feelings. They are there to do their job and train you and get you.
There it is. That's not what hazing is. Hazing is not punishment by definition, because it's done to people who did nothing wrong. Like, bring it back. Hard to yell with a barrel in your mouth.
Ready for the military. They're not there to be your friend or hold your hand. No, they are there to fucking train you.
You know, I would counter that, because your commanding officer, while they're not there to hold your hand, they are there to lead you, and they are there to help you to push you towards the right path, and to help you become disciplined, and to help you become a stronger person, both physically and mentally. So I would say yes, they are a friend, and they are somebody that you have to see as somebody that you can count on, as somebody that you can rely on, as somebody that you can talk to, as somebody that you can go to when you have an issue. You know, like, again, these people aren't weapons. They're people.
Your ass. And I'm sorry, but if you can't handle a little bit of fucking hazing, then you got no place in the military. You got no fucking place in the military.
Bro, you don't have a fucking place in the military. You.
I'm sorry. If you can't handle a little bit of hazing, then get the fuck out.
Bro, you
What
can't...
do you think I went through in high school? What do you think I went through doing PE? Even in PE, we got hazed. But
in PE, you got hazed as a high schooler? I can't. PE, Chase. PE? No, my friend. What are you talking about?
But you know what? I fucking learned real quick to do it right the first fucking time.
Discipline and correction is not hazing. It's not the same thing, my friend. Consequences, consequences, as long as I'm rich. Daffy Duck. On that grind set, buddy. Based.
Or
those dodgeballs was too hard for buddy. No!
Whenever I did ROTC with my buddies.
Not ROTC. What have you even been? Do you have to like go through a thing? Do you have to have qualifications to join ROTC? I knew a few ROTC kids, and they were like, oh fuck, just dropped my phone. They were like the biggest dudes in school. Like these, one of them was like the quarterback for the football team, and two of them were brothers, that were from like fucking the Pacific Islands, and they were huge. Like. These were big dudes, like, hello, Tay Rave, welcome. Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, that makes sense, because it's a school thing, but, like, all the kids that I know in ROTC were at least 5 foot, like, I think he means AV Club. The anime club.
If I did something wrong, my commander bitched at me, and rightfully so. But you know what? Those learning experiences built fucking character. They built me up. Why? Or like, how did it build me up? It made me a fucking man. Shut the fuck up.
Who are you telling to shut the fuck up? You know, okay, so you know how like sometimes when you're like in the shower or like in the bathroom, and I don't do this as much anymore, but I used to do it a lot when I was younger. You sort of have like, you sort of had like mock arguments with yourself, you know, like just because, you know, it's something that I used to do a lot. But I think he just has those to the camera, you know, like he has those inside thoughts that you have when you're at your most private, taking a shower, taking a shit, like in bed as you fall asleep, you know, like he just does it to the camera. Like, someone needs to make an ROTC veteran hat for Rax. I'm on it.
It made me fucking realize that, oh, next time my commander tells me to do something, or next time somebody tells me to do something, I'm going to do it right the first time. Because if you fuck up, that could literally be the line between life and death. If you fuck up, your whole team could get killed. Your whole platoon, your whole squad could get wiped out. Because you fucked up. You fucking up could get someone killed.
The cog
or
brain
worse,
is real.
could get your ass killed, or something could go wrong, and then guess what? It's your ass.
I think the difference is... Hello, Dilbert Pickles. Welcome. But I think the difference is that, you know, when we do it, when we have little mock arguments with ourselves, we probably do it in the shower or in the bathroom or in our bedroom. Homie's just putting it out there on the internet. Like, it's his internal monologue. He's just posting it.
Ass. That's fucked. I mean, what are you going to do if your commander gives you an order on the field of battle and you don't do it right the first time and you do something wrong and your whole squad gets killed or your whole platoon gets nuked? Then what are you going to do? Where are you going to be then?
So like, okay, and I'm probably just outing myself as weird and mentally ill, but like sometimes when I'm like in the shower or like in the bathroom or like in my room or in the kitchen or something, like I'll be thinking about something and then I'll start a little argument with myself, like, oh, this is right because of this, and then in my head it's like, no, it's not right because of this, and you know what I mean? Like, you just argue with yourself, and maybe it's probably just a mentally ill thing, but I do it, and they sound a lot like this, you know. So like, obviously you don't do it. Like, it's just, you know, when you talk to yourself, you know. I don't really keep up with cyraxx. Why is he bitching about this? Did someone say, dude, what the fuck is on your head in his comments? And he feels like he needs to prove himself. I think he just like scrolls through like Facebook videos and somebody will say something like one of those Gen Z influencers, not Gen Z, Gen X influencers, sorry. Gen X influencers will be like, oh, this is happening, you know. Well, Tay Rave, you know what, hun? There's a Discord down there, down in my description if you wanna go hang out. But what was I saying? Fuck, I completely forgot. Oh yeah, no, he just watches videos and then like he'll see something and then he'll talk about it. Like there's no context for anyone. There's no context to anything, and you just get like the end of it.
Huh? What are you gonna do if you don't listen correctly and your whole team gets killed because you fucked up?
Then your whole team gets killed, and probably also you. So you won't even be there to face the consequences. What does it matter?
Because you didn't follow orders. You didn't do it right the first time. What are you gonna do then? Your team's dead. Your squad, your commander, everyone dead, and you're the only one left. What are you gonna do?
That was like, okay, I saw this thing. And someone was like talking. It was a Christian person talking to like an atheist or something. It's like, well, what if you're a baseball player and somebody throws you, instead of throwing a ball, they throw a Christian baby at you? Like, what the fuck, dude? In what situation are we ever gonna be in this fucking scenario? What are you talking about?
How are you gonna explain to all their families that you fucked up?
You don't have to explain to all your to all the families why you fucked up, because how are you left with your whole team just took lethal fire? You had a total party kill, and you survived. Listen, homie, I know that you are part roach, but that does not mean that you can survive a nuclear blast, friend. Fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, he's talking about Call of Duty. 100%, dude. Like, he was talking about how, like, oh, they can show up to my house with a gun all they want. They're gonna be met with 3 motherfuckers with baseball bats. 2 geriatrics and a fucking tapeworm? With baseball bats? Are you for real? Stop.
And you're the reason that they got killed.
No, and even if that were to happen, you wouldn't be the reason why they killed. They were killed because it's war, bitch. That's the point of war, to kill each other. Like, hello? Like, it's not even anyone's fault. It's just you die because it's war. Like, what are you talking about?
Y'all are weak as fuck. And if you ask me, y'all woke motherfuckers need to get the fuck out. And as for the military,
that's right, 2 Jerry's and a tapeworm.
All y'all that are in PT, man, and all y'all that are in basic, or even you guys that are just now coming into reception, all I got to say is good luck, man. Y'all got one hell of a road ahead of you. And I wish y'all the best, man. I do. I hope that y'all pass. And I hope y'all fucking make it through. But for all y'all weaklings, y'all need to get the fuck out.
Not weaklings.
Go get a day job at Starbucks or something, man. Go work at the Circle K or 7-Eleven for God knows how much.
Why don't you do that, cyraxx? Why don't you do that?
An hour. Do something. Because if you can't handle a little bit of hazing, then you ain't made for the military. I'm just saying. You ain't built for that.
If you can't handle slight human rights violations. And God, imagine cyraxx being a fucking barista. Get a job at the Starbucks weeklings. Like, imagine cyraxx. I don't want him working anywhere near food, bitch. Like, oh my God. Imagine going to fucking, I don't know, like Wendy's or something, and the dude that is handling the fries is cyraxx. He'd stir your drink with his finger! Oh my God. That's gross. That made me gag a little bit. Oh my God. I can't work. I gotta protect my family.
built, because not all of us are built for the military lifestyle.
My friend, you were not built for any lifestyle. I'm surprised that your body can support life.
Not all of us are built for that lifestyle.
He just maintains eye contact as he just wiggles his finger in your drink. Here you go. Here you go, sir.
Not everyone is.
There's little specks just floating around in it. Oh!
But for all y'all that ain't built for that shit, you got no fucking place telling our people within the military what the fuck to do and how to do shit. Y'all don't have that motherfucking right.
Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, my friend. So, listen, cyraxx is the first person, like the first human body that I've ever genuinely been revolted at. It is so easy for me to be attracted to pretty much anyone. My type of guy is a little unconventional, you know? So, like, just, like, he's the first person I've ever been disgusted by. I don't think I've ever been disgusted by anyone else's body or something that, like, was quote unquote wrong with them, you know? Like, disability, amputation, anything. I'm able to look past that, but like cyraxx is legitimately gross. The only other person that slightly grossed me out about as much as cyraxx was Chris Chan, but like now there's evidence of Chris Chan like showering, so so like, you know, homie just stepped down a little bit. But like this guy just like, I feel like if you touched his shoulder, your hand when it moves away, you know, it would sound like Velcro, you know? Like, not only is he bald, dude, like, being bald is one thing, that's fine. Being bald doesn't stop you from going into the military. His scalp is, like, infected. He has, like, syphilis on that shit. It's ridiculous. His head looks like a battleground.
You ain't fucking doing nothing. All you're doing is whining and bitching and complaining about how bad it is and how this and that is so wrong. How about you shut the fuck up? You pack your shit up.
Also, listen, I understand why people don't like complaining. I totally get it. 9 times out of 10, it's not very productive. It doesn't help in any way, shape, or form. It's just negative and brings everybody down. Completely agree. However, you do have to speak up against injustice and you have to complain about it, air quotes, in order for things to change. In order for things to change for the better. You know, like our military, the people in our military are not receiving the mental help that they should be, you know? So like I just like I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I lost my fucking thought. I'm done.
And you shove off and you get the fuck out of the military and go do something else. Because like I said in the beginning, the military guys there that are training you, they're not there to care about your fucking feelings. They are there to fucking train you. They are...
Soldiers are people. Say it with me. Soldiers are people.
There to be up your ass to get you ready for the military. They are not there to be nice.
Oh, the scratch!
If you want nice training, like I said, go to Starbucks. Work at Starbucks. Work at a theater. Do waitressing work. Do something. Because the military...
Do you think there's no discipline in places like that? Do you think that people don't get shooed out? Like, I'm not saying that working at Starbucks is exactly the same as being in the military, because it literally isn't. They're two completely different fields. But, like, you're still gonna get bitched out. You're still gonna, like, go through mental and physical anguish. Like, it's... like, discipline, you need it everywhere in order to get things done properly and efficiently. Like, you're going to be disciplined at any workplace if need be. Like, it's so obvious that he's never had a job in his life.
Ain't for y'all, man. And like I said, if y'all want my opinion...
We don't. We don't.
I say this. Stop listening to these weak little bitches and bring hazing back. Bring that shit back, man. Because that shit builds character. I'm just saying, man. And as for all y'all weaklings, all y'all woke little bitches that are sitting there doing this shit, just shut the fuck up. You ain't built for this shit. And you never will be.
I'm built different.
But as for my men and women out there that are serving currently, or are just now coming home, or are on reserves, man, I want to say thank you for your service. Big salute to y'all, man. From a military...
Is that salute correctly done? Because it looks a little low to me. Listen, I don't know when, again, the most I've experienced from the military is those few Marine friends that I had and what I've seen on television and in movies. So, like, I don't think this is right. His turkey neck do be looking like a vagina. Oh my god. So I worked retail from 14 to 22, and to be honest, I'd much rather die of a heart attack in basic because I'm fat than ever go back to retail. You can tell he's absolutely never worked in retail. He's never worked at all, dog.
Brad, to y'all, man. Massive salute to you guys, man. Much love and respect to you guys. And I hope you guys come home safe. Or if you guys are just now home, like I said, man, glad you guys are back. Glad you guys are doing good. And hopefully, you know, your reintegration into life, into regular life, is a good one. And I hope that it gets easier for you. But nonetheless, man, thank you.
So you say that, yet you are totally, completely ignorantly backing an activity that mentally and physically hurts soldiers. Okay, good to know. Okay, this is pretty much over. I have a few things here that I would like to share with you guys. It is a few things. I have most of them. I have all of these. Let me get them on the screen here. Okay. So, I went out and I got a bunch of these. Oh, we're going to continue. I just wanted to take a little intermission and go through these with all of you lovely people because I feel like we could get a kick out of it, okay? So let me actually fix this. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. I'm a horrible YouTuber. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't know why there's 2 of them. Okay. Aw, thank you, Tay-Rave. I appreciate that, homie. I don't upload very often, so... Okay, so let's go ahead and look through these. So I literally just Googled requirements to join the U.S. military, and a bunch of links came up. This is from USA.gov. Oh, thank you, Dilbert Pickles. I really appreciate it. You guys are so nice. Okay. So, I just Googled. And I got these results. I have a few tabs open, so let's go ahead and go through this one. A lot of these are pretty much the same because they pretty much say the same thing. But some of these are straight up from goarmy.com. You know, these are all from trusted sources, of course. So let's go ahead and go. Every branch of the military sets its own standards for enlisting. Learn about the specific requirements for each, including the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery, or ASVAB. Okay? So, this just gives you resources on... Ah! Thank you, darling! I appreciate the sub. I hope you enjoy your stay. Okay. This is going to completely ruin my fucking algorithm for the next few days, and I'm gonna get nothing but military shit, but that's fine. Okay. Enlisted soldiers. Enlisted soldiers are the backbone of the army, responsible for carrying out orders and ensuring the success of their unit's mission. Here are the requirements to become an enlisted soldier. Your age. You have to be between 17 and 35 years old, which cyraxx is he's at the end of it. He's 33, 34 this year, I believe. Medical, moral, and physical. Medically and physically fit, and in good moral standing. Okay, so let's discuss this. Medically, obviously cyraxx has some issues. We don't have anything diagnosed, so we can't say for sure, right? But physically, you know, I think I don't know if this tells you. Oh, look at this. Maintaining physical, mental, and emotional health helps you succeed in the army. These requirements are established to make sure you're prepared to carry out your duties. Okay? I am so sorry, but how the fuck are you in good mental, emotional, and moral health and send your infected pee-pee to what you think is a 15-year-old? Please answer that question, because I need to know. I don't think I want predators in my military running around in foreign countries and putting their dicks in kids. Okay? I don't want that. I don't want that shit. Okay? I barely want these motherfuckers out there fighting anyway. I don't want a fucking predo in a platoon running around and just sticking it in random children across the fucking world. Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. Also, he's delusional. Literally delusional. Homie has fucking psychosis. Okay? Like, listen, I'm not a doctor and I can't diagnose him, so this is purely my opinion, but you know, for legal reasons I gotta say that. But like, oh my god. Tattoos. Can I join if I have ADHD, honestly? Will my height or weight prevent me from joining? Height and weight restrictions vary by age and gender. You can find your height and weight requirements by checking the table below. Let's open this link in a new tab. If you enlist to become a soldier and don't meet the physical requirements at MEPS, you may be eligible for the fitness track of a program called the Future Soldier Preparatory Course over 90 days. Army health and fitness experts will help you meet the required body fat composition before you start basic training. Talk to a recruiter about program details and if it is an option for you. So, if you are over or underweight, you are going to be, you can enlist in this program and they will help you get there so you can, enlist. So let's see. cyraxx, let's see. He's 28 to 39. Height in inches. Fuck. 58. Hold on. Let me Google how much that is. I'm not good at math, y'all. I don't do math. Let's see. The lowest they give us is 58. 4 feet 10 inches, which is a good estimate, okay? Minimum weight, 91 pounds. Do we think homie weighs 91 pounds? I don't think so. I think you have to have all of your organs fully formed and developed in order to weigh at least 90. So, there's another requirement that homie just can't meet, obviously. Physical fitness requirements. Oh boy. Education. Enlisted soldiers have to have a high school degree or equivalent. Homie was in high school until he was 23 and didn't even finish. He didn't even graduate. Like, how are you in high school for 5 years more than you need to be? And you still don't fucking have your diploma. How the fuck? You did an extra 5 years. You went to school twice. Twice, dog. The fuck? Like, no. Okay? No. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys test align practice questions of the ASVAD. And So me and Daddy Oli did this. He doesn't even have a GED. No, he has absolutely no education. He did not graduate high school. So the answer for this one is this. But what is the height of a cylinder if its volume is 35 cubic centimeters and its radius is 12 centimeters? Okay, so you have to figure out the height of this thing. Does homie even know the formula or how to look up the formula to solve this? Because we had to Google the formula to solve this. Like, cyraxx doesn't know what the fuck this means. He doesn't know what the fuck this means. Next question. When a ray of light hits a surface, the angle of reflection is equal to the angle of incidence. So this is the answer to the question. Does he know what the angle of incidence is? Does he know what the angle of incidence is? Because I had to like Google it. Because like I haven't heard angle of incidence since like 7th grade physics. You know, like this is 7th grade knowledge. 7th, 8th grade, maybe high school level math. Like, malaria is caused by which type of pathogen? It is I think it's a bacteria. I think I might be wrong. Okay, it's a protest. But like, you see, like, this could never. cyraxx could never. He could never. He could absolutely never. Okay, I want to watch another video of his, and of course, it's on N-Word Boy's channel. Where is it? Message to Sam. Here we go. Stop being scared.
I don't see any of you making a video.
I don't even know that. Hey, Alexa. And that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of these questions, he could blind them with his forehead. That's his superpower. A lot of these questions, you know, like if you studied the night before, someone with like a basic knowledge, you know, someone who finished high school would be able to answer a lot of these questions. A lot of them, they have to do with physics, they have to do with technology, they have to do with a little bit of science. They have, you know, you need to know like your basic things, especially like with the malaria thing. You're probably like, if you get deployed to a different country where they have, you know, these kinds of diseases, you have to know these things. I don't think homie's able of like keeping multiple things in the back of his mind. Like, I don't think there's enough space for that. But I started watching this, and I was like, this dude is fucking ridiculous. So I had to stop, and I had to just go on stream about it.
What up, YouTube? Now, this video is going out to pretty much everybody, minus the ones that have actually got my back.
Hey, like that's us, bitch!
The ones that are in my Discord servers that I talk to every day that are good people, to the ones that are in my Facebook that I know got my back. This is, what I'm about to say is not aimed at you guys at all. This is aimed at the ones that pretend to be fans. The ones that say that what these trolls are doing is wrong, but yet they don't want to do anything about it. For all y'all motherfuckers that sit there and say, oh, I'm a fan. If you're such a fan, and you actually respect me, and you actually enjoy what I do, and y'all sit there and say that you want me to do good, you want me to be successful, why ain't you stepping up and defending me the same way I would you guys?
Bro, he's so close. He's so fucking close, dog. He's almost got it.
Why is that? Why would you not step up and defend me the same way I would any of you any given day of the week? Let me tell you something. I'm that motherfucker that...
Y'all, I packed a bowl so I could smoke it before the stream, and it is still full. I never touched it.
But step up and defend any of you motherfuckers at the drop of a hat without warning. Without a second thought. Without a second glance. If someone was bullying you, and I saw it, I would step up and say something. I would actually make a video defending you. But yet, I don't see any of you making a video defending me. Even after all the bad shit that I've been through.
Oh, Tay-Rave, my darling. Honey, this man's teeth are an eldritch horror, okay? They are all... I heard somebody, I don't remember who it was, I think it was Lolcow Wrangler, saying that his teeth are fighting for territory in his mouth. They are stacked on top of each other, okay? They're stacked on top of each other, and there's so much plaque and gunk in between them that it is now formed, what Ricky Spanish said, what looks like a horse hoof. Like, homie is legitimately appalling. And listen, I'm never, ever, 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 ever going to downplay my mental illness. When I was at my worst, I was stinky, I was smelly, I was nasty and gross, bitch, okay? It still is a little difficult for me to fucking get my shit done, because listen, depression is a hell of a drug, okay? Depression is a hell of a drug, and it makes you do things that most people would say is disgusting, okay? I had a hoarder house. It was bad, okay? This is coming from somebody who has been appalling. This man is so fucking appalling. Like, it's absolutely insane to me, because I did go quite a long time without, like, brushing my teeth or, like, showering. Depression does that to a person, you know? So, like, I understand what it's like to not take care of yourself and to not care about yourself to the point where you are literally disgusting and dripping in goo, you know? Oh, my friend, do not feel bad. This person is a predator. They've strangled their grandmother. They've raped a blind kid. They send pictures of their penis to what he believes are 15-year-old girls, and he's done that multiple times, been caught 3 times in 1 month just this year. Yeah, no, do not feel bad for this man. This person is as ugly inside as they are outside, if not more. Yeah, no, I would not be making fun of this person. I would not be making fun of them simply for their appearance. I don't believe that is a valid reason to make fun of somebody. But when you send your dick to what you think is a kid, and when you rape people, it's fair game. All of it is fair game, and I'm going to make fun of literally every single flaw that you have. Like, do not feel bad for this person. He's a fucking predator, and he is disgusting, and he is manipulative and horrible. Like, this is the worst person in the world, I believe. One of the worst people out there.
True. I don't see any of you making a video defending me. Why is that?
Because most of us don't like defending predators. I don't know if you know that, but a lot of the people out there on the internet, contrary to popular belief, are decent people who have a pretty good moral compass. So when somebody is an open predator on the internet, they kind of get memed to death. And that's what's happening to you right now, homie. Rex don't got depression. He's just nasty as fuck. Yes. Absolutely. But I do believe that he has a lot of mental issues. I can't diagnose him, of course, because I'm not a doctor, but I do have a lot of experience with different diagnoses, because I have many. So, like, I would say that he is suffering from schizophrenia, and a symptom of schizophrenia can be depression. So, like, I'm not like invalidating your statement in any way. He is just nasty as fuck because he is a disgusting person inside and out. But, like, with other mental illnesses, they can stack on top of each other. So because he has schizophrenia, or for example, myself, I have ADHD. Depression is a symptom of my ADHD. So, like, while I agree that he's just gross, like, you know, okay, I'm sorry if that makes me sound pretentious, but I think it's important to, like, point out that while it is their responsibility, they still have mental issues, and that the mental issues are part of the reason why they are doing all of these things. Of course, the biggest reason is because he simply does not have any care for anybody outside of himself, you know, but like also like I don't know. I'm really mentally like mental health focused, so like I just find any excuse like yeah to talk about mental health.
Because you're afraid to get doxxed? Let me tell you something. Let me break down being doxxed for you. Okay? Y'all really shouldn't be scared to get doxxed. You really shouldn't. You wanna know why?
I thought that because people knew your address, somebody shot through your window. I thought you got shot, cyraxx. Isn't that what you kept saying? That somebody shot through your window and tried to kill you? That's what happens when you get doxxed, you fucking idiot. What? You are so fucking stupid, and you are so fucking willingly ignorant, because all of these things could be answered and could be rectified by a simple fucking Google search, dog. Like...
Because all they're gonna do is put out your information. And the information they're gonna put out is...
Didn't somebody break your car windshield? Didn't somebody come protest outside of your house? Haven't a bunch of people stolen shit from your house? Haven't a bunch of people come to your house trying to get free shit from you? Like you have witnessed and you have lived through the dangers of doxing. You know what it's like, dog. Stop pretending like it's easy. What, did you forget about everything that happened? You literally got arrested. And it's all because your address is out there. Because you put it out there.
Is literally just your fucking address and where you work.
Oh no. What a... That's definitely not a big deal at all, right? It's not a big deal at all. Of course not. Why would it be? It's not like it's dangerous or anything.
Something. Big fucking whoop if you get fired from your job because of these guys.
Bitch, why do these fucking pretos think that they are worth losing your job over? Because do y'all remember fucking Lorne and him fucking just thinking that he's worth losing his fucking job over? Like, hell no. Like, I don't work anymore. I've been fired because of my mental illness. So like, Oh yes. He's been arrested, like 3 times? First time he got arrested was because he strangled his grandmother because she wouldn't let him walk to, like, Montana or something to see some fucking catfish online, right? The second time that it happened... Fuck, was there one between that and... No. Somebody came to protest out in his front yard, and he came out with a fucking baseball bat and started trying to beat him, so homie pressed charges, and he got arrested. Like, he's been arrested, like, twice.
Guess what? Half y'all motherfuckers hate your jobs anyway. Half you motherfuckers don't even like...
Okay, so, like I was gonna say, I have not had a job in, 4, almost 5 years. So, like, I don't know what the climate is like looking for jobs at the moment. But I remember when I was looking for jobs, and I... experience a little bit of privilege because I am bilingual and I live in an area where there's a lot of Spanish speakers. So it was relatively easy for me to jump from job to job. I wouldn't spend more than a month without a new place of employment, right? So for me, it was easy. But I've heard horror stories from people on the internet, from acquaintances and family members of how fucking hard it is to find a job. and how they put application after application after application in, and nobody calls them back. Like, it's not a great environment out there, okay? And Akron is not a big city, but it's also not small either. So, like, I'm sure there's there's a lot of things that go into getting a job, right? And to having a job that you can keep. You need to make sure it pays well. You need to make sure that it is, that you are able to get to it every single day. Like, my dad's friend shot his boss because he got fired. Based. I'm kidding. I'm so sorry. That's really crazy. um, but like, there's a lot of factors that go into having and picking a job. You can't just take whatever job you have, like whatever job that is offered to you, right? Because like, you may not have a reliable more mode of transportation. You may have children and you don't have childcare. Whatever the situation that you cannot get to your job that has been offered to you may be, you know, there's a lot of circumstances that go into looking for and keeping a job. And homie, obviously, like, he shows off the fact that he has never even put in an application in his goddamn life. Like, if you did not believe that cyraxx has never worked a day in his life, this is proof, dude. This is fucking proof, because it's ridiculous. What do you think, that they're just handing jobs out? That's not how that works. And even if they were, do they pay enough? People have rent in the thousands nowadays, dog. Do you even know how much your fucking water bill is? Have you ever even opened up a water bill before? Like, that you get in the mail. Have you ever opened a bill? Because I remember the first time I opened a bill. And I don't remember a lot of my childhood. Like, I was like 9 or 10. And my mom let me open the mail because she let me open the mail and I saw it. And the water bill was like, this was like back in like the early 2000s as well. So it was like $150, $200. I can't really remember. So like, you know, like you don't even know what the fuck your water bill is. Come on.
Like your jobs anyway. So why stick around and do it?
Because it might be the only fucking job that pays worth a shit. Because why the fuck would I give up my fucking good office job to work at a fucking Walmart? This office job, I may fucking hate it, but it pays twice as much as everywhere else and it's close to my home. Hello? Like, what? What adult talks like this? I know what kind. The kind that has never even fucking opened up a bill. He doesn't even know how much his fucking electric bill is because Sally pays all that. The adults take care of it and he just sits around and plays Rockstar all day. Fuck.
I mean, it's funny. You sit there and talk about, I don't like my job. I want a new job. But then when someone gets you fired, you whine and you bitch and complain. I mean, you didn't like the job in the first place. So why you bitching?
I've I've only enjoyed one of my jobs. But I remember absolutely despising, because I used to work at a casino, and I was like one of like the welcome people that like helped you sign up for the money card that you fill up and stuff like that. So I would have to stand. I was on my feet. Aw, thank you, Tay Rave. It's because of the makeup. I just know how to do my makeup. But I was on my feet for, they were 10-hour shifts. We did 10-hour shifts 4 days a week, and then we had 3 days off, right? So like, I was on my fucking feet, bitch. I was working hard as fuck, and I hated that shit. I fucking despised it. But what kept me there? Every other job that I was qualified for or that I could get to paid 2 times less the amount that this motherfucker was paying. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous that you would say this. It's insane. It makes no sense.
Find somewhere else to work.
But yes, absolutely. Like, work. If you want to be humbled, if you want to learn empathy, if you want to learn patience, work fucking retail. Go to a clothing store, go to Walmart, and work fucking retail, and you will become such a better person. Because the general public is insane. What is a cyraxx? Oh boy. He's a predator. He has been arrested for strangling his grandmother and trying to beat a guy with a baseball bat. When he was like 18 or 19, he raped his younger friend who is blind. I could keep going. The list is extensive. But he's what we like to call a horror cow.
That you actually do like. Stop being a little fucking bitch and not saying something. Because y'all know what these trolls are doing is wrong. Y'all know that. Y'all know that what these motherfuckers are doing is wrong. But yet, you don't step up and say anything. You talk about how, oh, I'm
Bro, homie's eyes have been closed this entire time.
sorry that you're going through this, but yet, none of you proceed to make any kind of videos defending my ass.
Also, welcome, Ryan.
But yet, when it comes down to you guys, and I have shown this, I would defend any single one of you in a video, on a live stream, no matter what. I would defend
Yeah, and you know why? Because you would do literally anything for clout. Anything for attention. And if that means defending somebody blindly, because it'll make you look like a good person in your little head, you'll fucking do it.
any single one of you motherfuckers without a second fucking thought. Without a second fucking thought, I would defend any of you motherfuckers. Because y'all ain't do shit. Why are they fucking with you? You ain't doing nothing. I would defend any single one of y'all at the drop of a hat. Like I said, I understand why y'all don't want to lose your jobs. I get it. Because it's your...
Dead ass, dude. We use delivery services for like groceries and stuff. My friend is blind, so I'm keeping my blind friend away from this man. Yes, hide all of your blind friends, please. All of your blind friends and your blind relatives, especially if they are under the age of 18. Please. But yeah, dude, tipping, man, I've worked for tips, you know. Me and Daddy Oli were fucking door dashing for a little while, so like we always, every single time we either DoorDash or go out to a restaurant, we always make sure that we tip at least 15%, at least. And usually it's just like we'll like slide a 10, or you know what I mean, or a 10 or a 20, just regardless of what we're buying, you know, like especially if it's like a big order. Like I'm pretty sure we're the favorite over at the fucking over at the place where they do our deliveries.
your way of paying bills. Well, guess what? This is the harsh truth to reality. And what I'm about to say isn't really a...
God, look at his depression room. Look at his depression room. Like, I have a depression room, like right now. My room is a depression room. And if you don't know what a depression room is, if people don't tip me, I'll put my finger in their food. Based! Fucking based! You are the hero that we deserve, my friend. Anyway, but like, I also have a depression room, and it looks a little like this. Like, there's boxes with miscellaneous items and trash in there. Half of the stuff could be things that I would use if it were, you know, but it could also just be trash. I don't know. It's been there for months. The fucking mask that looks like him without the scabs is also a nice touch. I too have miscellaneous horror memorabilia in my room. A keyboard. I too have a discarded keyboard that's actually right next to me right now. It stopped working and I just never threw it away. So listen, I totally understand not being able to get up and do anything. I totally get that. I understand completely. But like, if you're gonna be talking this much shit, dog, your room at least needs to be clean. Your room needs to be clean if you are talking this much shit.
Harsh truth. It's more of a fact of reality. The reality is you can find 50 million jobs walking down the street.
No, that's not true. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. Again, my experience looking for jobs has been a little privileged because I'm bilingual. So I'm able to, like, the moment I tell people that I speak Spanish, they're like, you're on. You know, it's always been that way. And I have a feeling it's going to continue to be that way, especially if I stay in the area that I'm living in. So, like, I was able to find jobs very quickly. But even so, I'm saying quickly, like, I would get a response maybe 2 weeks of me putting in the application. You know, it would take me 2 weeks to about 3 months to find a job, and a good job that I could stay at and make the money that I needed. You know, like I paid for 3/4 of my wedding. Like the only thing that my parents paid for was the food. I paid for everything else. I paid for the dress. I paid for the venue. I paid for everything except the food. So like, I wasn't gonna leave that shitty job that I fucking hated because I needed it. I needed it to survive and to thrive. Like, what kind of delusional ass bullshit is this?
You can find 30 fucking different jobs.
No, it takes time. It takes time. It fucking takes time. You don't just put in your application and then you get a call at the end of the day. That's not how that works. You put in an application and you wait at the very least a week before you reach out to them, if they haven't reached out to you yet, and ask how it's going. Maybe if you want to do that. Okay? There's a time. There's time in between. These things take time. It doesn't just happen overnight, dude. And for a lot of jobs, especially jobs that pay a little bit less, don't they, like when I started working as, I worked at a phone store, like a cell phone shop. So like, they withheld my payment for a week. They didn't pay me for the first week, so I didn't get paid until I was a month into the job. Like, it took me I put the application in, took a week for them to get back to me, and then another 3 days to a week for me to get for them to do my background check and all that shit, you know. And then after that, it takes however many days that you have to do training, because you don't actually work. You're sitting there behind the desk doing training. Like, it takes about a week of that. They don't pay you for that first week, and then after the first week, you actually start making money. You know, like where the fuck? Yeah, exactly, Dilbert Pickles. Where is this island of make-believe? Jobs just falling from the sky, and jobs that'll pay you 10 times more than what you got right now. Please let me know, because my man has a fucking master's degree, and he's been looking for jobs for months. Okay? Like, he has a job right now, but he's looking for a better job, of course, for months. Okay? And people get back to him 2 to 3 weeks after he puts in the application. The man has a master's degree, and it's still taking that long. Like, absolutely delusional. Absolutely delusional.
Within 10 feet of each other just by walking down the street. That would probably pay better than your current shitty job that you're working now that you don't even like.
No, bitch! That's not how that works!
But yet, y'all are too scared to step up and say something. Why is that?
Keep asking yourself that question and look for answers, please, for the love of God. You have the capabilities. I know that you can do it. You've done it before. You have the capability to think critically. Please, for the love of God. Use the defibrillator on that little hamster inside your head, man, because the wheel is turning, but the hamster is dead.
Why y'all so scared to fucking step up and defend me the same way I would every single one of you?
He is living in his grandma's basement. I believe he's in an actual room now, but for a really long time he was living in the basement. Tell him to sell his soul to the devil and become a defense contractor? Oh God, imagine. Imagine.
Because I would. I would defend every single fucking person that's being bullied without question. I would make a video called...
And that's where you're so stupid. Just absolutely ridiculous. I would never defend someone. Oh, he's in the attic right now? This is the attic? Okay, well. I would never, ever, ever defend somebody blindly. Like, unless someone is, like, getting beat up on the street and I don't have the full story yet, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's under the, like, pretty much the only circumstance, but, like, other than that, like, oh, someone's bullying this person. Okay. Who is this person? Like, are they Like, how old are they? Like, who are they? Whatever. Like, did they do something and now they're being bullied for it? Like, what's going on? I need to know, because people had this mentality back in the early Chris Chan days, you know, and everybody. The basement does look like a dungeon, and everybody just kind of defended. A lot of people, not everybody. A lot of people just defended Chris, you know, just because, oh, this person is weird, and then you just dig a little bit. You just dig a little bit deeper. And all of the worms start to come out, man. Like, you need to know context. You need to understand why something is happening. Like, I mean, he's a social scientist, right? I work in intelligence, and we have tons of people with psych/social work / sociology degrees in our division. You have to. I'm sure you have to, because, like, God, it's ridiculous.
That person that's bullying them out, I would be calling them out on their bullshit.
What if they're a predator?
Because they are bullying you guys. But yet, I don't get the same respect in return. Why?
Hell no. Listen, I'm sure that especially people who, like, intake lolcow content, I'm sure all of us here know better than to just blindly defend somebody, okay? Like, we all know better. Because this person right here, I would not make fun of. And I would not go out of my way to make fun of him if he had not done all this fucking bullshit that he did, you know? I get bullied. He never helped me out. Fuck, see? Absolutely. Like, listen, I grew up in, like, the Amanda Todd age, you know? So, like, anti-bullying was really pushed on me. And I was sort of bullied as a child. I was never physically bullied because I was always, like, I've always been fat, so, like, I've always been bigger than most of the boys of the school, so I could kind of hold my own. But, like, I've been bullied, you know, so, like, I understand the lightest form of bullying. Like, I had friends, so, like, I wasn't like, darling, you need to go to somebody. My Discord, my personal Discord is in the bio for my channel. If you are comfortable with sharing the area that you're in with me, I can help you find resources, or just Google quickly, like, resources for whatever situation that you're in. I don't want to air it out or anything, and you can find places. Please, it is always best to reach out and get help. So if you are going through a situation that is dangerous, please reach out. I'm not saying to me specifically, but, you know, there are resources that you can reach out to.
Is that? Why do I not get the same fucking amount of respect that I would give you guys?
Because you send dick pictures to kids.
Why do I not get the same treatment that I would give you guys? Why are you guys not defending me, knowing what's going on? Because you guys sit there and say that you want this shit to stop, but yet you're being quiet about it. You're literally letting the hatred roam free by not speaking up and making videos and saying something about what these people are doing. You're literally sitting there and letting this shit fester. Which is an indication of one of two things. You're either a fucking troll in disguise and you're pretending.
Uh-huh.
Or your parents fucking raised a bitch.
What? What? Hold on. Am I high?
You're either a fucking troll in disguise and you're pretending. Or your parents fucking raised a bitch.
Bro is so fucking close. He almost had it. He's so fucking close, dude. He's looking at it right in the butthole. Oh my god. He's staring right into that chocolate starfish, but he just can't smell the fart.
Those are the only two explanations. Either your parents raised a fucking coward that doesn't know when to stand up for somebody when they're being bullied. Or, well, you heard the first one.
He forgot it! He forgot it! No! Let's go back to that.
Fucking coward that doesn't know when to stand up for somebody when they're being bullied. Or, well, you heard the first one. But I find it sad.
Okay, I'm sorry. I may have read a little bit too much into that comment.
I find it motherfucking sad that I would go out of my way to defend any of you. But yet, none of y'all want to defend me. None of y'all want to make videos defending me, speaking out against these people. Why is that? I don't understand.
Bro.
Why ain't y'all sitting there defending me like I would you?
Bro, just keep asking that question.
And I would.
I'm so fucking sure that if you just keep asking that question and you keep trying to answer it and you give yourself different reasons and you give yourself different answers, you'll fucking figure it out. I'm so sure.
At the drop of a hat, I would defend any of you without question.
Bro.
And some of you I have. But yet, I don't get the same in return.
Bro, also, can we talk about this motherfucker's autofocus? I am so sick of it. Somebody gave him a good... Anyway, sorry. I'm fucking baked. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, his autofocus. Y'all, somebody gave him like a decent camera, right? And it has an autofocus feature that you can simply turn off, and then whatever's like most clear, usually people in front of the camera, you can set the focus, whatever, right? This man loves to claim that he is a fucking movie producer and that he is an artist and that he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Take your fucking autofocus off. Take your autofocus off. Please. Stop it. The camera is fucking glitching in and out. It has so much trouble detecting that you're a person that it can't choose whether it wants to focus on you or the mask behind you. The mask looks more human than you do.
I don't get it. These trolls ain't scary. They're just fucking people playing Billy Badass on the internet. There ain't nothing scary about them.
Bro, they broke your car windshield. They stole things from your house. What are you talking about? Listen, I don't have a lot of shit out in my front yard, but I do have like a chair and like some plants that I've been working really hard on. So like, he loves using Billy's name.
If they get your credit card info, so what? Shut your car down and get a new one. Simply.
That's not that easy, my friend. It's not that easy, firstly. Listen, yes, it is. Nowadays, it's a lot more convenient to shut off a card and then get a new one. But what the fuck are you supposed to do in the meantime? Now you have a span of about a week until your credit card company sends you a replacement card. A lot of places don't have, because I think we have like Capital One or whatever, and like they give you like the card number and stuff that you're going to be using all the card information before they send it to you, so you can like look on it on the, you can look for it on the app and you can still use your card, right? But like, okay, for like subscriptions and for paying bills, I suppose, but what if you need food? What if something happens and your car needs to get fixed and the fucking shop doesn't just take like Apple Pay or whatever? Like there's so many things that go into these things. You are so fucking stupid. The brain of a fucking 12-year-old, not even a 12-year-old, because at 12, a lot of kids start getting like allowance and shit, so like they kind of know what the value of a fucking dollar is, right? But like this is the same person who was saying that he needed $100 for a fucking attorney. $100 to get an attorney. He thought that's all he needed.
What was that? They go out to your internet? Okay, cool. Get another internet provider that's just as good.
Oh, what? Hold on, let's go back to that.
They go out to your internet? Okay, cool. Get another internet provider that's just as good.
I live in buttfuck nowhere, okay? I live in buttfuck nowhere. I live in a small town Well, it's not a small town. It's a medium town, right? When I lived in the smaller town that I used to live in, that only had like my high school class was like maybe 150 kids, right? We went through several internet companies to get Wi-Fi at that motherfucking house that was in town. None of them worked. None of them could get fucking service out to where my home was. My sister at the time was doing fucking school from the internet. She was doing online school. So like she needed internet access, and we only had one car, so we couldn't get her to the library to use their Wi-Fi every day. So like you can't just switch internet providers. You can't just do that. No. Like, oh, you are so stupid. I'm in buttfuck nowhere right now, and there is one internet provider, and it's Spectrum. I'm so fucking sorry. That's part of the reason why we haven't just moved out into the country, dog, because we have good Wi-Fi right now, and we have a good fucking like plan, and we're good on the payments, so like we're good. But like when we move out and go somewhere out in the fucking country, it's gonna be so much trouble to get internet, and my man needs internet in order to work his job. So like it's not easy. You can't just get another internet provider. It doesn't work that way.
They get you fired from your job? Okay, cool. Find another job that pays 10 times better. Always have a fucking backup plan on standby.
What the fuck do you mean backup plan on standby? Do you think people are just going to like take your application and be like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm going to put this in my back pocket for where I need it, for when I need it. Okay, let's say that they do that, okay? They do keep your resume in the, oh, okay, bye, Tay-Rave. We'll see you later. Have a good day. All right, well, y'all have fun and be safe. Thank you for coming. But like, what was I saying? Fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Fuck. God damn it. Oh, right. If these people actually have your shit on standby, it's not going to be at the same time. You know what I mean? People aren't going to wait on you for a position. You can't have something on standby because that's not how that works. Like that's not how that works. That's not how any of this works.
Always have that mentality of, okay, you want to fire me, get me fired from this job over here? Okay, I'm going to go over here, get a brand new job, and make twice as much.
What fucking world are you living in where people can just swap jobs like that? Sorry, y'all, if you hear the crunching, I'm taking my fucking meds. What world do you live in? Because it sounds like everywhere has great benefits. It sounds like everywhere pays great. Mr. Backup Plan, what you gonna do when Mama Sally dies? Ah! This is true. Answer the question. He has zero idea of what it's like to be an adult. It is impressive, truly. It is impressive how fucking stupid this child is.
That's the mindset that y'all should fucking have. Not this, oh, I'm scared of the trolls, I'm scared of them doxing me, oh. Fuck those guys. Fuck them. They sit there and dox you, laugh at them.
What? Some of these people have children. Some of these people have children. cyraxx, they broke your car windshield. Marty sends horny men who think they're going to hook up with you to your house. The fact that Sally or you haven't been sexually assaulted violently is absolutely insane to me. Because they're just sending random people to your fucking house. You don't know which one of them is gonna have a gun and a thirst to kill, bitch. You don't fucking know. And a lot of the people who are fucking with you have children, and they know better. And they know that their lives and the lives of their family and the things that they care about, like their job and their career, are more important than some fucking pedophile on the internet. Okay? fuck?
If they go after your family and your family's stupid enough to believe their lies, well, you didn't really need that person in your life in the first place anyway, did you? Because the real motherfuckers, the real ones, stick around. The real ones that have got your motherfucking back will stick around. The real ones will have your motherfucking back when shit gets tough.
He does not understand how the adult world is so, it's like a web, right? Of I want to say relationships, not like romantic or familial or anything like that, just relationships. You being connected to another person by some kind of thing, whether it be work, whether it be, your doctor, whatever. So our lives are so complex that, like, I don't think homie has the capacity to comprehend that other people have a life too, and that our schedules are not always going to match. Like, I think he's had so many people in his life around him move things around for him so often that he just assumes that everyone is going to do that at the drop of a fucking hat. Like, it's so bizarre.
The real ones don't believe the lies of those that are simple-minded like the trolls.
Dude, the trolls are simple-minded? Most of us are married, dog. Listen, I'm not saying I'm a smart person. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know a lot of things. I don't know shit about dick, right? I'm not good at math. I don't know shit about fucking history. I'm fucking stupid. Dumb as a fucking box of rocks, right? But even I, as a fucking disabled, mentally ill idiot, have the mental capacity to understand that other people exist and that it's literally not always about me. Like, it's bizarre, isn't it? Am I just high? It's so bizarre.
The ones have always got your motherfucking back.
That's not how relationships work. That's not how people work. There are some times where I cannot bend over backwards for the people that I care about. If I can bend over backwards for them, I fucking will. But that's not always the case. People have different lives. People do different things. All of your friends, all of your family are not always going to stop what they're doing at your fucking beck and call. Like, I genuinely believe that he thinks he's the only sentient being on the planet.
The real ones will stay. And I hate to say it, but that's the mindset that you have to fucking have. If you're gonna survive in life, that's the mindset that you need to have. You need to have a no fucks given mindset. Granted, it took me a long time to get this mindset, but you know what? That no fucks given attitude has actually gotten me somewhere, hasn't it?
Oh, where? Obituary. Answer that question. Por favor. Where has it gotten you, my friend? You are in your grandmother's basement. Oh, sorry, attic. You are in your grandmother's attic. My friend. My darling. Please. Please take a sip of fucking reality, ho. Come on. I cannot. The boomer red pill shit he watches on Facebook really made him believe everyone else is an NPC. Dead ass, though.
It's actually helped me to become a better person. And to stand up for what's right. And to not take shit from nobody. So maybe if you fans that are out there calling yourselves fans, that are hitting me up in my DMs, saying that you're a fan and this, that, and the other, maybe if you adapted that mind.
So I have a feeling that there's going to be an influx of new trolls and specifically buddy trolls, especially after the events of last night. Daniel Larson was put into jail, and it's probably going to be a long time before we ever see him again, if we ever see him again. So I have a feeling that a lot of the trolls that were fucking with Daniel Larson are going to move on to cyraxx, because he is of similar mental capacity where he'll believe pretty much anything that anybody tells him. And he's slowly learning, which is why I believe that he has the fucking ability to think critically, because he's shown that he does have that ability. So, like, because he gets pretty damn close to the point, you know? So I think there's going to be a lot of more buddy trolls and a lot of younger people coming in and, like, trolling him the way that they troll people on TikTok, which is by making them believe that they're famous. So there's going to be a lot, I have a feeling, I'm predicting this, that videos like this are going to be a lot more common in the cyraxx universe, which I don't know if I'm excited about. I hope that this helps him learn a little bit, because he's kind of there. He's kind of there. He has the right idea.
Mindset. And actually started standing up for people like myself. And actually started speaking out against what these trolls do. Oh my god. Maybe something would actually get done. And YouTube would take action. And these guys would get shut down. Wouldn't they? Yeah, they would. But yet, that's not the reality we live in, is it?
What? Do you really think that some random person on the internet posting videos about how you should be defended and you should be left alone is going to stop what's happening? Dude, the delusions are absolutely insane. It's astronomical, dude. Like, what? Why do you think that's going to make anything any better? Having people on your side, why do you think that's going to make anything any better? All that's going to happen is that, firstly, they're going to get doxxed, which you fucking say isn't a big deal, but okay. They're going to get doxxed. They're going to get fired from their jobs because, you know, that's usually what happens. They're going to lose so much, and they're going to realize, oh, this little motherfucking goblin isn't worth it. Like, these people aren't stupid. Like, why do you think that everyone is as stupid as you are?
I'm expected to do everything myself. I'm expected to go after these trolls myself.
Yeah,
I'm expected to be...
Yes, because... Yes, dude. Because who the fuck else is gonna solve your problems, bitch? They're your problems. Why the fuck does anybody else need to solve them for you? What the fuck?
The one to speak out. I'm expected to be the one to step up and say something, right? I'm expected to fight this battle on my own, right?
Yes.
Is that the world that we live in? Is that how things are run around here?
Yes. Yes. If you create a problem for yourself, you have to solve it. It's that fucking easy. Like, you can't blame anybody else but yourself. You put your address out there. You sent your dick to a 15-year-old. You raped Blind Billy. You did all those things. Nobody else. Nobody else did those things. So you're the one who has to fucking face... My cats are being fucking menaces in the kitchen. You are responsible for the shit that you do, dog. Nobody else is going to solve your fucking problems because you're the only one who can do that. Nobody else can do it other than you.
Y'all say that you're a fan, but yet I'm left here defending myself every single time? With nobody making videos defending me or stepping out against these people and making them shut up or speaking out against what they're doing? And somebody reaching out to YouTube and or writing them or emailing them and be like, hey, y'all got a bunch of terrorists on your platform that you need to get rid of. Here's a whole list of these motherfuckers right here.
Okay, Michael, just because you hated it doesn't mean it's a hate crime. Okay? Let's get that thing straight first off. It literally has nothing to do with anybody other than yourself. You're the only one who can do this. Get off the fucking internet. Get off the internet and eventually people will stop. People will get bored.
I mean, maybe if y'all actually took initiative.
Roll for initiative, cyraxx.
Maybe if y'all actually stood up and took initiative, something might get done. But what do I expect? You know, it's sad. I'm that guy that would defend anybody who's getting bullied at the drop of a hat. No questions asked. But yet, no one wants to defend me, right? No one wants to stand up for me. No one wants to have my back when I've always got theirs.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
It's sad. It really is. Maybe if y'all actually started speaking up and saying something about all this, and actually shedding light on these trolls like I've been trying to do, maybe something would actually get done. Maybe something would actually get done if some of y'all actually spoke up.
No.
Instead of just sitting in there in the comments. Maybe if some of y'all actually made videos speaking up and speaking out against this shit that they're doing. Maybe something would get done. But, like I said, that's not the world that we live in, is it?
No. No, it isn't.
It's always, I defend everybody else, but no one wants to have my back.
Who the fuck have you defended? Even the people that you've defended, Chris Chan, Daniel Larson, you've thrown them under the fucking bus. What are you talking about? Even if there was a reason to fucking defend you, even if you didn't do all the fucking pedo shit, even if you didn't do that, you still throw people under the bus and you're a horrible friend.
No one wants to make videos defending me. No one wants to speak out against these people.
There's no reason to defend you, dog.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I even bother anymore. Because like I said, I find it fucked up that I've always got everybody else's back. And I make videos defending them, but yet no one wants to do the same for me in return. I don't understand. I just don't understand. And I'll be honest, I don't even know why I bother doing anything anymore. I don't know why I bother standing up for people. I don't know why I bother doing anything. When all
Who the fuck are you standing up for? Who are you? What? The last 10 videos that you've put out is just talking about how you're a victim and there's trolls. Like, what are you talking about?
Getting in return is getting shit on. And like I said, this video isn't aimed at those that are in the Discord servers. This is aimed at those that claim to be fans, but yet don't make videos defending me, but yet they claim to have my back. You know, those random people that always show up in my DMs, or those that always message me, or are in my comments saying, hey, you know, I'm a fan, blah, 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 but yet they're all too scared to say something or to speak out against these people. When being quiet doesn't solve anything. Use your voice. That's what changes shit. You want to make a change for the better?
I don't think you understand the concept of silence, the side of silence being on the side of the oppressor. I don't think you have the brain capacity to understand such a nuanced concept. And it's not even very nuanced. It's it's pretty straightforward, but like you would not understand it.
You gotta be willing to take the right actions. You gotta be willing to step outside of your comfort zone And speak up. Because I can tell you right now, without a shadow of a doubt, I can say this. Actions speak louder than words. So if you want to make a change, take action.
Bruh, take your own fucking advice.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Take your own fucking advice. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it, as always. If he does something outrageously ridiculous, I might come back. But there really hasn't been anything really interesting going on, so. So that's it from me. Yeah, that's all I got. So, I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Bye.